I can't believe you were in my store of all places. So, we are going to be working together, huh? That's awesome. Hi, Leela. I hadn't seen you in such a long time. It really has been a while. I don't think I've seen you since I moved and went to a different high school. Is that right? It looks like you are doing well. I'm glad. Let's not pretend. There is no way you were glad to see me. The minute you saw me, you made such a cringy face. The memories come flooding back to you. Oh, I didn't mean to. I actually was glad you look well. But it is true. When I think about middle school, I don't really have any good memories. I might have made a face without thinking about it, but I really didn't mean anything by it. Wow. Are you always this rude? I mean, you've never been able to read the situation. That hasn't changed at all, has it? Sure, we were classmates when we were kids, but that isn't anything to get excited about, is it? Everyone saw that little face you made. It got so awkward for everyone. Didn't you feel it? No, it didn't. I don't know what you are talking about. It can just be a little stiff when employed adults are talking to each other. We aren't a couple of students anymore. What are you even saying? Employed adults? You sound so formal. You're just working a convenience store register. Well, we are working at a real store with real responsibilities, right? That makes us employees. If you say so. But look at you. You are such a nerd. All you did was study. You didn't have any friends because you always had your nose stuck in a book. I didn't study at all, and now you have the exact same job as me. Yeah, that's true. It's okay for now, I think. Me? I'm married. I've even got kids. You don't seem to have a family yet, am I right? That must feel so lonely. You're still the antisocial type, aren't you? That hasn't changed from when we were kids either. Don't get carried away thinking you're better than me just because you've worked there for a while. I'll remind you of what things used to be like if you do. Cut it out already! We are adults now. Can't you act like it? You don't even need to say anything, okay? You don't have to go there. What's in the past is in the past. I've already let it go. It's water under the bridge now. We are going to be working together, so let's just do our best to get along, okay? Ugh, what is with you? You sound like my grandma. Listen to yourself, why don't you? It's water under the bridge? You sound ridiculous. You know I can do anything I want to you. If you give me any crap, I can end you just like that. If you don't want to get fired, you had better listen to everything I say. You got it? You sure are cocky for someone who just started last week. It doesn't matter which one of us started working there first. I always end up the leader everywhere I go. It's my talent. If you want to keep your nose up in the air like you do, you go ahead. But you won't get anywhere with that attitude. You can't get popular when you act like you're better than everyone else. I don't care if I am popular or not. That's never my goal. Anyways, let's just focus on our own work. I'll see you around. Hey, do you have a minute? What do you want? I need to talk to you about your attitude at work. You've been late a lot lately, and there have been several times that the register hasn't matched up with the sales totals. Things can't continue like this. Huh? Are you trying to complain to me? I wouldn't say it's a complaint. More like a warning. I can't let this continue, though. If you don't start showing up on time and showing a little better work ethic, I am going to have to report you to our superiors. Lately, whenever I start my shift, things are a mess. You leave everything for me to take care of. You just sit there on your phone in the break room or out back. You don't do anything. You can't really honestly say you are doing your job when that's all you do. You really don't leave me any choice. I have to say something if you won't do your job. Look at you, Miss Serious. You sound like a little class president. But keep in mind, I run this store. Huh? What does that mean? You can say what you like. I don't have any plans to make any changes. I do what I like. And that's fine with you? If you end up in trouble, it's your own fault, you know. Me? In trouble? I don't think so. If anyone gets in trouble, it is going to be you. I'm going to be just fine. I always am. The store manager is wrapped around my finger, so there won't be any problems for me. You can say what you like. Seriously? The manager always takes my side. I never have any problems. Trust me on that. Obviously, the most important person in the store is going to be the manager, right? And he really likes me. So I can do whatever I want while I am at work. No problem. You say that, but that isn't really the case. The truth of the matter is that you are causing a lot of problems for everyone around you. If you don't get your act together at work, you are going to get in trouble for real. Oh, shut up. That's enough already. Get a life. What's your point anyway? You should stay out of my way, you know-it-all. Something might happen to you. I want to make sure I have this right. You are saying that you are acting so badly because of your relationship with the manager? That's why you have this awful attitude? I don't have a bad attitude. But I do have the manager in the palm of my hand. So you would be better off to not go talking crap about me behind my back to anyone. You got that? If you do anything against me, you might as well be doing it to the manager. Catch my drift? Well, that's pretty rotten, isn't it? Huh? Rotten? What are you saying? You've got the same boring old job as me. You don't get to talk down to me. I just happen to have as much power as the manager. Does that bother you? You always had your nose in the books and did nothing but study, and you still ended up in the same job as me. It's just a part-time job to keep me busy since I'm a housewife. And here you are doing the same thing as me. I bet that it bothers you, doesn't it? Aren't you embarrassed? I was pretty sure you missed this before, but now I'm positive that there has been a misunderstanding. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you haven't understood anything either, have you? You always thought you were so smart and that you were going places, didn't you? Well, what about now? I wish your middle school self could see you now. I wonder what she would think. I bet she would cry. The nerd ended up in the same job as me, sitting at a register all day. And if you do anything I don't like, you'll be fired faster than you can blink. You're the one that is going to get fired. Oh yeah? Is that so? I can see how you didn't catch on, but I'm not working part-time at the store. I'm here from the corporate office. I'm doing a brief store check because there have been some issues with this location. Wait a minute. What are you saying? And you should know that I'm the youngest woman to get a job this high up in the corporate office. So don't pretend all that studying was a waste. I worked hard for this job. I can't believe this. Is this a joke? Are you serious? Is this some kind of delusion of grandeur? It isn't a delusion. And you? Your work ethic has got to be the worst I have ever seen. It is beyond the limits of my patience. I can't keep working in these conditions. Oh yeah? So then it isn't really like you were saying? You aren't really from corporate. No, I really do work at the head office. Ever since I graduated from college, I've been studying management. I've worked hard to make it to where I am. I'm proud of it. I never thought I would meet an old classmate here, though. Especially not you. What are you even talking about? You work at the head office? Go on, then. I've got the manager on my side. What do I care? You know that store managers are hired just like everyone else, don't you? It isn't a franchise. He doesn't have any ownership in the store. What is that supposed to mean? You didn't know that, did you? It means he can be fired just like everyone else. Even if the manager isn't fired, I can still report everything to corporate. I can tell them all about your bad work ethic, the missing money, everything. Obviously, I have already decided to report you. Is that so? Say what you will. The manager is here and he likes me. I'll be fine. No one will say anything to me. You've got me wondering just how close you and the manager really are. You guys are having an affair, aren't you? Why would you say that? We aren't sleeping together. We just get along really well. You could say we are good friends. I don't think I've ever seen two good friends going to a hotel together before. But all the other workers here seem to have seen you guys doing just that. You guys must be awfully good friends. You guys have been fooling around too openly. Everyone has seen you. You aren't great at keeping it a secret. Well, so what? It doesn't have anything to do with you. What business of yours is it who I see and what I do? Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me what you do on your own time. You are free to do whatever you please. I just want you to do a good job and not to cause any drama at work. But you are a waste of resources. We don't have the money to waste on hiring people like you. Oh, really? So what? Are you going to fire me then? I mean, what do you think? Let's look at the pros and cons of firing you and decide. You are late to your shift every single day. And stealing money from the company is obviously wrong, right? I haven't stolen anything. Is that so? Then why does your register never add up? The money in the drawer never matches the sales. And funny enough, the only time that seems to be a problem is when you are working. I've never stolen anything. I just borrow a little from time to time. I always plan to put it back. Do you really think that's acceptable? You can just borrow money out of the register as you please? And this isn't just about you and I. There are plenty of other people working at the shop that have become frustrated with you. You always make sure that people can hear you when you talk badly about other people or try to gossip. You try to pit people against each other. You act like a little kid, not a grown adult. I didn't do any of that. I mean, not really. I just joke around a lot. Can't anyone take a joke? Why are you taking it so seriously? Don't you think you are exaggerating a bit? You're taking it too far. I am not exaggerating at all. You've been like this as long as I've known you. Even back when we were in middle school, you never cared about other people. You never think about how anyone else might feel. The only thing that matters is how you feel, whatever suits your mood at the moment. Yeah, it may be true that I don't think that much about other people, but I've never done it to be mean. Is that supposed to make it okay? You get to treat people badly and not worry about their feelings as long as you aren't trying to be mean? Okay, but don't you think firing me is going too far? I don't think I deserve to lose my job. I finally found a part-time job that works for me. Do you know how hard it is to find something that works with my schedule? And I don't want to give up the time I have with the manager. What you do with him is up to you. That's your personal business and you can do as you like. But really, Leela, don't you feel bad about it? About what? I'm talking about the affair. It'll be part of my report to headquarters. It may be your personal business, but it is affecting the company. Should I send a report to your husband too? What? Why would you even say something like that? Are you trying to threaten me? No, I'm not. I would never threaten you. But when you think about it, wouldn't it just be fitting? After everything you did to me when we were kids, it would feel pretty good to rat you out. You're joking, right? You wouldn't do that to me. Don't mess with me! Are you going to say something to my husband because of an old grudge? So you know what you are doing is wrong. You know you'd be in deep if your husband found out about it. Of course! He would probably divorce me. I would be in serious trouble if he left me. I can't survive on this little part-time job. It would be impossible. Please, you can't say anything to my husband. You'd destroy my marriage. What can you do to show me that you're sincere? Huh? What do you mean? You don't have anything else you want to say? You remember how you were always so mean to me when we were younger? Back in our middle school days? Don't tell me you've forgotten. What exactly do you want me to say? Okay, I get it. You want me to apologize, is that it? Sorry. Is it really so hard to apologize? If I tell your husband what you've been up to, your life as you've known it is over. You'd be divorced. You have no real work history, no degree. The only thing you'd be known for is a history of cheating. I don't think you'd have an easy time getting a job. What kind of life do you think you would have? I am truly very sorry. Amelia, I mean it. I am sorry. I was a real idiot when I was a kid. I did a lot of dumb things and I wasn't kind to you. I'll never act like that again. I'll be a good worker. I promise. I'll do my best every day. Please don't tell my husband. I understand. Really? We're good? The past is the past. I don't want to hang something from middle school over your head. It was a long time ago. Let's let bygones be bygones. We can't change the past anyway. I don't like you, but that is what it is. What's more important to me is your work ethic now. That's the real problem. And that's what is going to be in my report. Okay, I understand that. But you aren't going to say anything to my husband, right? I won't say anything to him. Besides, I don't even know his number. I wouldn't know how to contact him. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really mean it. I'm sorry for what happened before. Are we really okay now? Yeah, we are good. But I don't know what the manager's wife is going to do when she finds out. Huh? He's just hired to be the manager. He doesn't own the place. But his wife works at corporate headquarters. She's going to find out about all of this soon, I would think. What? Wait a minute. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Even if I don't say anything to your husband, I'm pretty sure he is going to find out soon enough. I have no doubt the manager's wife is going to find out about it. I don't know, but I am guessing you are going to be sued for damages or paying alimony before long. Maybe even both. I can't pay that! What can I do? You've got to help me. Please. We go way back. We have to look out for each other. What has that got to do with now? Nothing. And even if you think about it, you were awful to me when we were classmates. We weren't friends. You were my tormentor. I don't see any reason why I should help you now. I said I was sorry. You've got to let it go. Just this once. Don't report anything. I'll get my act together. This is my job. It's what I get paid to do. I can't just let it go. Why don't you learn a lesson from this? You can start living your life right. Thinking about other people instead of yourself for once. Take care of yourself. Oh, and one more thing. There's no need for you to come to work anymore. Leela always had such a bad work ethic. She wasn't too happy to get scolded by Amelia. But when she heard that Amelia worked in the corporate head office, she began to panic. Even though she was ready to get down on her knees and beg for a second chance, it was already too late. Amelia turned in her report. It detailed all of the issues the store had, from Layla's bad work ethic to the missing money, and even the affair with the manager. There was nothing left to do but to fire both of them for their negligence and bad behavior. The shop's manager's wife quickly found out about the affair. She took Leela to court for personal damages, and she won. Of course, there was no way for Layla's husband not to find out about the affair. He asked for a divorce at once and insisted that she move out of their home. It looks like he was even awarded alimony during the divorce. The manager even broke things off with Leela. Maybe he was hoping to reconcile with his wife? It was just like Amelia said. With no degree and no work history, she struggled to find a job or to build a better life for herself again. She really regrets everything. But, as they say, what goes around comes around. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button.